Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. Ideas are just going crazy. So I am currently working on my paper pumpkin alternative videos for January 2022. This is video number 2. That means I am going to show you what came in the kit. So this is the instruction sheet. You get to make 4 each of these and 4 of these tags. On the back is the QR code for alternate projects. Here you get to see a visual of everything in the kit. And the coordinating colors are Berry Burst, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, and Pretty Peacock. So there's that. I do got to tell you how this one came to be. It's kind of crazy. So this Stampin' Up! Also put out the Love of Spring dies. Don't worry, only like 3 more videos and then we don't do this anymore. But I want to give you guys the opportunity to see those. So those, and then this came in the kit. We're going to use one of these. These were the tag part that actually came out of a card base, which is this one right here. So you got 4 of those tags that came out, 4 of these long strips. Let me put those back in there. This is part of a card base there, which I guess I could use. I was cutting up an envelope. Nope, I want to save that. This is something cool that Stampin' Up! Did. It's a little fold-up thing that shows you what the stamps are. Just a little something for you with this bit, Love and Happy Valentine's Day. And I, of course, put that in a clear envelope. My stamps are mounted, which this is great because then I don't got to put a piece of paper. I hope that they continue to do that. This is one of the card bases. The envelope matches, and you know I'm going to be cutting that up. And this is the other card base. And I've already cut one of those up. So let's see, what else can I show you? All the greenery, those 2 bits. You get these, this one, and that wee little one. These, this one, these 2, and Love. So I think that pretty much covers everything that comes in the kit. I'm going to stick that over there. Now, what am I, oops, let's put those with it. What am I using? Well, so I've got some stamps mounted. This one from Wildflower Path. I stamped, punched, and colored this one and this one. I have this Stay Wonderful out because I'm thinking I'm going to use it. I used this from the Honeybee Blooms dies that goes with the stamp set. I did some of these in Garden Green. But I'm thinking Notes of Nature, because that's on my desk. It has this great one. This is in the new mini. The Field Notes. This is from the Honeybee. Honeybee Home. And this little one I think is great, which I think we're going to stamp on once we cut the envelope. This is that Stay Wonderful I'm thinking about using. So this, guys, is kind of a weird one because I misscored a piece of paper. Just an opportunity. So here's some Gorgeous Grape cardstock, right? I wanted to do a gatefold, but as you can see, I didn't quite make it. It's supposed to be 2 1/8 here and 2 1/8 on this side, and I did 2 1/4 and then 2 1/8. I was like, oh, I messed up. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to make it overflap, just pretend that I meant to do it that way, but I'm going to show you part of this video is because I want to show you guys how to cut up the envelopes. And I know I show this on every paper pumpkin, but for those of you who are new, it is very simple because I'm using a guillotine. And even if I wasn't, I would stick this in my paper trimmer and just give it a little something to connect with. I'd give it a little fold over, pop that, and I cut this off. Then I turn it. And I'm going to take literally a hair off of that end. Look how tiny that is. That's all. I'm going to turn it this way. Take a hair off of that end. See how tiny? And that leaves me the opportunity to open up this, and this is what I'm getting at. Yes, I could have used half of the card base that I had, but this is an opportunity. This can be used for white scrap. This is an opportunity to cut for this. So this, I could glue it on an envelope. I could die cut. There's all kinds of stuff you could do with that. Let's keep that one close and handy. So we need to trim this down. 2. This is 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it needs to come down to 2. Well, it all needs to go down to 5 1/2. So let's just get that. 5 1/4. Because this leaves me a piece to do for the inside of the card. We'll keep that out. Now we're going to cut 1 to 2, right? Because it was at 2 1/4, and I'm cutting for 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm cutting it now to 2 by 5 1/4. So there's 2. That is going to go on this section here. Now this one is 2 1/8, which is right here. So now I have to go back 1/4 of an inch, which would be 1 7/8. So let's cut that off. And wow, look at that. Are those the same? No, one's a little bigger. Like, that'd be perfect, but it's not. So now we have 2 pieces, one for here and one for here. Now my other idea is to cut this, which I don't know what this is, but I want to cut it not in half. So it's 3 1/4. Half would be about 1 3/8. So I don't want it in half. I think I want to cut it to 1 1/2. So we're going to go with that. 1 1/2. Because I want a little more on one side than I do on the other. So I just cut it in half. Da-da-da. See, it's not in half, but a little bit more on one side. So I just cut that up. Let's put that away for now. And we're going to do some stamping on these bits. If I could find that stamp in Pure Stamp, that sneaky little guy that's like, argh. And I didn't go into everything I'm bringing out for this kit. There it is. It was hiding. I stuck all this stuff on top of it. All right, so we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp in Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. So we're going to start with, we're going to move all of our goodies to the side, which you haven't seen them all yet, but you will. All right. So I know that these bits on the larger piece, I want to stamp that field notes. And I want it kind of in the center, full strength, no stamping off, just full strength, right? Oh my goodness, is that gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. All right, set that one up there. Now on this side, I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna turn it this way and go like that. Oh, definitely. Now I'm gonna clean this off real quick with the little Stampin' Family. I'm going to clean this one off too, just because as I stamp myself up. Now I want to switch inks to Highland Heather. And I want to take this one and I want to stamp off. And I want to come in here and I'm going to go here. Stamp off there. Stamp off. And go across like that. Stamp off, maybe a little bit there. So 1 and 2. This one's going to have flowers and stuff on it. That one isn't. So those two are done. Hopefully you guys can see those. This we're going to start with I'm thinking I want we're going to stamp off. So I'm going to do here. Oh, definitely stamped off. There, there, stamp off, and up there. 1, 2, and 3. Move that one aside. Repeat pattern. So which one's the larger one? I gotta look now. Okay, this is the little bit bigger. So that's gonna go on that side. This is the next one. So stamp off. I want it, let's see, I want this to be down here. Stamp off, and I want this one here, and I have that bit empty bit, which is going to be really good, but I'm gonna just go ahead and do a wee bit there and a wee bit down there. So I'm going to leave those aside, and let's bring in from the stamp set in the kit this bit. We're going to go full strength. We're going to bring, ooh, I didn't get it all the way. So let's, I love my new glass bat. Except I got to make sure I don't get the inks messed up. I want to do a sprig there. Ooh, that is pretty. Bit there. Let's see. Bit there. And I'm going to come this way from the top. Still working with Gorgeous Grape. So there. There. Just turning my paper a bit. And here. Now this is going to get cleaned off because I want to do a little bit of Highland Heather. These I'm going to scoot up there. Bring this one in. Highland Heather, stamp off. I'm going to bring it here. Oh, that is lovely, 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 lovely. They used to have a color called Lovely Lilac. It was beautiful. It's one of my favorite colors. I'm going to add a little there, half on it, and a little there. Now I'm going to bring in this one. Stamp off. I'm going to put a little there. Stamp off. I don't want to go too crazy on this one. We're going to bring it like so. Now I need a little bit, I think. Let me take a look before I go and ruin it because it's looking really, really awesome right now. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. Is beautiful. My bit is, do I want to bring in a little bit of garden green? Did I pull that out yet? No. Let's turn the tower. The old Stampin' Up! Black tower is what I'm talking about. So we're going to go ahead and move those two out of my way. And remember, I told you we're going to bring this one in from Wildflower Path. Any long stringy bit. Just bring in a little kiss of the garden green. So I am going to bring it there. Oh, I'm so glad I did. Oh, so glad I did. This one, I'm going to actually use the stem part of it at an angle because I don't really want anything straight with this. And I want to do it this way. Kind of not happy with the stem there, but it's okay. I learned, right? I learned. I didn't like the stem sticking out. So we know that's a no-go. So there. No stem. no stem. And this one's going to be just ever so slight. Yes, I'm going to continue that little bit of garden green in here. All right. So for this one, we're just going to kiss it. Kiss it there. And then I'm going to stamp off. And now I'm going to bring it up a bit more and then stamp again. Stamp off. I'm going to bring that full bit just like that. So that all has that little bit of garden green. Stamp off. I'm going to bring it in the center, to the side, down there. I'm going to stamp off there, there, and here. So it all has a little bit of garden green. Now for the inside, I will have all the measurements because I didn't, this was getting like too much in my head, and I'm like, oh, I cannot forget. So making sure this is 4 by 5 1/4, which is going to need to be trimmed down because the inside's not going to be perfect. So I want to get this done so we can stamp. So we're going to do this 3 1/2 by 5. No, 3 3/4 by 5. So take that off. I just have some that are pre-cut to certain sizes that I keep. This is going to be for the inside of our card. Let me move all our bits that we just got done stamping over. Boy, that one. There you go. You don't need to look at that. All right, so here we go. We're going to start again with, that's Highland Heather. We're going to start again doing a little bit Gorgeous Grape. We are going to do a little bit stamp. Where's that one I've been stamping off on? Give me this back. We're not done. Stamp off, right? I'm going to go here and there. And I'm even going to go down there. Just kind of little quirky. Maybe a little bit up here too. Maybe we'll go full length like that. Now for, that was, what was that? That was Gorgeous Grape, but it was stamped off. Now it's Highland Heather's turn to go stamp off. And we're going to go there, here, and there. 3 times with Highland Heather. Stamping off first. This one will only be 2 there and here. Ooh, so pretty. And then the garden green, which this is going to be stamped off as well. And here we're going to go there and there. And then on this side, it's going to be at the top. So stamp off. And I just want to bring it all the way down and then there. Now we do need an envelope. As I cut up that envelope, we're just going to do a solid white envelope, which of course you guys know we need to do the stamping thing again, right? So we are going with Gorgeous Grape, but stamped off because we still have to stamp our sentiments. So there's Gorgeous Grape, stamp off. We're going to do a little bit there. Now we need that Highland Heather. This is what I love doing. And I'm not going to, yes I do, I'm going to ink it up again. Highland Heather. Because I don't want any like half done bits. Garden Green. Stamp off a little bit. I wonder why I love green too. Oh, got ink there, didn't mean to. All right, so we have our envelope done. Now for what are we going to stamp on here? We are going to go with love and then this little width. So we want Gorgeous Grape, because this card is going to say with love. So there's love. And I didn't do the smushy thing with that one yet. Or this one. So we'll have to do the smushy bit. this one's going to be with Highland Heather. Let's give that a clean off. So stamp off. It's going to say with love. Ooh. And the inside is going to say that Happy Valentine's, just because that's what they got going on there. Stay wonderful, Happy Valentine's Day. So I need Stay Wonderful on something to use. You would think I would have plenty of blocks, but I don't. So Stay Wonderful. And what do I want to stamp that in? Full strength. Now I'm starting to debate which side I like better. This one. So Stay Wonderful. And then Happy Valentine's Day. Now Stay Wonderful is from Honeybee Home, which is retired, but find something that you really like to go with Happy Valentine's Day. So give me a second to close up all these ink pads, and then we're going to put this together, and you'll get to see the bits I used from the kit, bits that I got, I die cut, and we'll see what fits with this card. So setting that aside, this piece is going on the inside. No need to use those other little strips that were cut off from the envelope, but I'm keeping them because they'll probably be used for something. Well, I know they will be. They will not go to waste. Dot, 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 dot. I want to move those out of my, reach. So the inside of the card. Ooh, so pretty. We just got to find which one's smaller and which one's larger. You can see just that hair's different. So this one goes to the right. I love my little bottles. All right, so this one's going to the right. My gatefold, that's not perfect, but hey, you know, an opportunity to make something a little different. And it has, I want a little bit more there. This one, see how it overlaps just that little bit? An accident into a great opportunity. Couldn't have got any better there. That worked out really well. So this piece, oh, it's going to be covered up. That half is going to go there. And this half is going to go right inside here. Do you see how that's going to overlap a little bit? Just like that. So first things first is we're going to put this one down. Do I want this one? Let's put this one down first, because I'm thinking that half might go on dimensionals. That might look really cool. Never know what I'll come up with these. My brain just is on overload right now. This piece. So let's get this one where I think I want it. All the way to the edge of the dark purple, not the DSP, the actual purple, because I want to get this roughly in the same spot. So that looks good. As long as it's in the general area, it's going to do the job. And I want it to come all the way to the edge. I'm going to go like so. Make that one. I know I'm putting this up on dimensionals. I can tell you. This is definitely going on dimensionals. 2. So there we go. So 1, 2, and then 1 in the center. I'm not worried about the 2 sides. We'll just put 1 in the center. Would you quit doing that? If I ever told you guys, if you push in the center, it pops those up. It is so easy. In the center, and it pops an edge up. In the center, there you go. So this one now, we want to get it straight with the one underneath. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Looks so cool. Okay. Now for the fun part, right? So I have all the stuff that I did. Let's see. We have the love. I didn't color this one in. This is from the kit. This is from the kit. These are from the dies that go with the honeybee home. So were these. This is what I stamped and I colored. And I really, oh, I just love that on there. I mean, these are great too. But I'm thinking I'm going to cut these apart. You guys knew I would, right? You knew I would. So let's just do it. Those three need to come apart. A little surgery and they'll be as good as new. And what I'm going to do with this one is bring it down here. And I'm going to cut this one apart, I think. We're going to get 3 and then 4. So this here, I'm just going to, you know, round that off a bit. I thought this had a bit of a straight edge too. We don't want that. So we're just going to curve that down. So these 2 bits, not using. Those 2 bits, I am using. This, maybe, but we'll have to see. Because I'm thinking that would be really lovely. I'm going to have to cut that off. Or I have a bow I made with that gorgeous grape ribbon that was from the clearance rack. Oh, I could do it at an angle. Excuse me. Love is not going to go on there, though it could. I could cut. So many things you could do with this, but that save that for another day. These little bits, I do want to use some of these in here. So I may not use this. This is just going to make these supplies go longer. So I'm thinking that is there. That's in the background. No, that is so pretty though. All right, where's my lavender? This bit, I know is going to go right there. It just is. It's where it's meant to be. We're going to cut this off and get this. These 2 are going to get glued. This one's going to be loose. So glue here, there. Hopefully that's on the right side. This one, this one, this one, this one. And of course the little bit there. Ooh, I'm gonna have to scoot it over further. Actually, I'm gonna have to clean glue off of that one and glue off of that one. That's all right. So we got started, right? We can add some more just to fill it in. I might need a little bit more lavender. Ooh, that is so pretty. And what if we add, yes, we will use you. So this now is going to go right there. We want it at a bit of an angle, I thought it was. Anyways, we're going to put you there. This bit, clip that little bit off. I'm just going to put glue here just to get it in its place for now. See how that little bit of lavender is poking up? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Absolutely love it. This one needs a little bit more help right there. All right. This piece probably is going to go right there because this is going to come in. So let's see, do we want that there? I'm wondering if I can split that one up too. I can. I'm going to split it here and put that little bit there. Oh, look at all that. One piece and I'm getting 3 different areas of use with it. So this little one, this is going in the center, just this bit. I can cut it here. And this I can use for another project. This is going to go right there. Let's add glue right there. I can tack it down the rest of the way later. My bow is going to go right underneath that. Ooh, yes. Okay. So this little bit is going to come right, I think, there on that bit. And this one is going to come up. Oh, so perfect. So right beneath there. And this one is going to get glued right here and there. I would have known I've been so stingy with my stuff, but look what it created by breaking it up. Now I can add a bit of that behind there. I do like that being added on this piece. So here, 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 and here. Right like so. This was from the honeybee dies, honeybee home dies, which you guys know I'm gonna forget what they're called. I'll tell you, it'll be in the description. That is just so when you open it up there is something there. I could also add that, I guess, to there, but I don't think so. It's so pretty right now, it doesn't need any more help. So this one, this bow is going to come right here, but I see a little problem for me. See how that little bit of green there, now it's gone. Don't know why that was bugging me, but it is. So a little piece of tear tape, this way it keeps my bow right where I want it. Right. Ooh, gonna have to fold that over because I don't want that anywhere near. Just fold it back on itself. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Oh my goodness, I just love it. Just absolutely love it. I wish I had some really gorgeous purple rhinestones. I know those are too big for this card. What do we have? I've got those polished white dots, which could be cute. I want something small. The iridescent, those will do it. Just the little ones, right? Oh, Susie, Susie, Susie. Should we add the butterflies? The butterflies. Thank you, Susie. Let's pull those out. Yes. The butterflies. That's what it needs. Look at that. Really, I'm considering just the one butterfly. No. Okay, guys, give me a minute. I love the butterfly, but I'm thinking, do I want an... No, I don't. I just want the one butterfly. It does it. It does its job. Do I want to add... You know what? Maybe a few of these. I need to cut this flappity business off. Yeah. We're going to add a few of these little tiny ones. We're going to add one down here. It's just going to make it that much more special. So guess what, Susie? This is for you, honey. I am sending this one to you when we are all done. Just got to figure out where I want this one to go, right? Nope, it's just gonna go right there. So now I'm gonna get a sticky note. This one's going to Canada. after the paper pumpkin review. Where's that envelope of mine? Ha! Except, sorry about the ink. Put that on there. If it was farther down the ink spot, I would. So I'm going to stick this. Stay wonderful. Happy Valentine's Day. Look at that. I am so pleased, guys. I wish I could scoot everything out of the way, but I got to clean up. Look at this. Yes, I do think I need to trim the ribbon down a bit. Not much, just a little bit. Yes, I used my bow maker for the ribbon. I just don't want the tails hanging off the card. I don't want the tails hanging off the card. Oh my gosh. I love it. Sometimes a mistake. Let me remove that for a minute. Okay. Sometimes a mistake works out in the end, and it's lovely. It really is. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys consider giving me a thumbs up, like, share, comments. I really need to know what you guys think of my mistake, how it turned out, and thanks for watching, and please come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody. Shall I show you a close-up of it, huh? Can you see how pretty that is? Oh, just lovely. Just lovely. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye for now.